get it. Go get it. Photo poor so photogenic. All my life I better go get up. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. So photogenic. All I know is to go get it. Shoot my shot, now I ain't gon' miss it. All I know is to go get it. All my life I've been a go getter. All I know is to go get it. Wake up in the morning, kiss my son, then go get it. Go get it. Photo poor so photogenic. Get up in the morning, kiss my son.
Try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast, the 6-4s hit the switch. It's not a conflict.
With the business, West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in them trenches. It's no difference. Neither one play games and swinging for them fences. We want the final things that's expensive. To hit them either close range or at a distance. If God for me, why bother? I got my game from the Godfather. Top of the food chain, rock bottom, and handle my business when it was my problem. G, flossing with a gold chain. I got my Turkish rope with matching gold things. Bomber jacket in the
Smokey.
I met some East Coast up in Spokane.
Short out and mid out. Watch that nigga on corners.
Looking like special ed. Clean fade on the side.
If he got nasty street.
Clean tags when I ride, ducking the fades. East Coast, they get that bread free. You put the, you end up dead. The West Coast, they leave that spray. Calling your dread head.
If God for me, who could be against
me?
I guess all of that's against me.
Yeah.
The conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
Still trying to the riches.
East Coast, the 6-4s hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
Cut up with the business. West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in the trenches. It's no difference. 4th and inches. I'm finna hit a lick and handle business. I got her down. She real vicious. Rock-a-bye, baby. No witness. This is not even a conflict. You on nonsense. Got the same way in Brooklyn and Compton. But with that gang, they make a profit. On top, stay poppin'. Look. See, I was the high school slick brick, I was styling. Fat gold chain with an African medallion. Hip-hop connoisseur and rolling 20 cribbin'. Rap game real tight, freestyle was magnificent. All about
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in Uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Detroit Lions and the Carolina Panthers. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. From the 6. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Call a play, goddamn.
0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Well, he accepted it?
Just
Of course
a
he
little
did.
too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Goff a handoff here to Swift. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Now on 2nd and 13. Goff.
Holy
Toward
shit,
the right
dog.
sideline, but it's incomplete. Christmas Eve here in 2022. A big slate today of Saturday games. But we will have, ready for this, a triple header of action on Christmas Day tomorrow. I think it's pretty safe to say we won't have a white Christmas in any of these places, however. We start with the Packers and Dolphins in Miami at 1 Eastern. Then you got the Broncos and Rams from Los Angeles. And then finally, the Bucs and Cardinals at 8:20 Eastern in the desert. Plus one more for good measure on Monday. Once the family's all gone back home and Grandma's putted out of the house, grab the leftovers and sit back and watch the Chargers and the Colts from Indianapolis. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Amari Barno in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Mayfield now. And his pass incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mayfield on play action. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Aleem McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop it.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Play fake. Mayfield. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. Does the big boy have the juice? And into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Now, this defense for the Lions, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
On second and a couple, Mayfield trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back.
That's dirty.
Interception return for a Lions touchdown. So this defense
That's dirty.
doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble
That is
return
dirty.
for a score earlier in the game, and now
This man recovered a fumble and a pick 6 in the first quarter of a game, bro.
Extra point by
Give that man superstar abilities.
So they throw the pick 6 to get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
That shit is wild.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, you should probably drink a gallon of bleach at this point, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath.
Ooh, 93?
No harm, and right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Mayfield.
Yo, what the fuck is up with his O-line?
Charles Harris able to record his 5th sack of the season, and that is the 3rd sack.
I'm literally just sitting here saving clips.
This first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here.
Jeez.
12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Third and long for Mayfield. That is caught. It's Williams.
4th and 3.
It's a 15-yard pick.
What you gonna do?
But it'll lead to a 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run
He gonna
after the
punt.
catch.
I do not believe this for 1 second.
But they were able to
Still
get
setting this 4-yard mark here.
force a 4th down.
On is the
Yeah, keep
punter,
on it.
Hecker, as he gets this one away.
Ooh, we got to do that.
Punt that time. And the Lions will take
All right, our first offensive drive here, fellas.
Taking a look at what's going on in KC. And the Chiefs have jumped out to an early lead in their ball game. That one of the many games we'll be
I didn't mean to call this play.
Here these final
For
few
sure,
weeks
did not
of
mean
the
to call this play.
campaign.
But okay. That should say offense at
Lions
work.
offense ready to kick off their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season,
I'll take
here,
that.
They haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
pass run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Swift. They follow up the
What's a zero blitz? Cool.
One that time.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
It looks like, yes, it is 6 defensive backs on the field for Carolina.
They're going with a dime set.
Listen.
Goff now to throw.
Suck my dick.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit.
Get out of that man shit, bro. Come on now.
Brown, his 11th touchdown of the year.
You got some fluke on defense, but you're not about to sit in man coverage on me, brethren.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 21-0. So how about this?
Get that man the message.
Here in the first as they kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Mayfield off the play fake.
Wait.
This one is down he goes. Charles Harris,
what's wrong with this young man?
2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker.
Now Mayfield.
Wow.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker. And this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey.
Got 23.
They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. 21-0 our score after 1.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score of Lions 21, Panthers 0.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped at the 46, gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Throwing, Mayfield. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And it's
he won't do that again.
First down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 40. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Going quickly out wide to Moore. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Lions' 38-yard line.
Second and 8. Here's Mayfield. They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep. And
wow.
Stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Oh, wow. Let me kill that man right there.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Alert! Hey, alert 33!
Going to the air again with Mayfield.
Wow.
Batted away and incomplete.
Imagine that.
Nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And
Stop
strong
83.
running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
No, there's no way.
For the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore.
Wow.
8 yards. Lions
That's some tomfoolery.
And the Panthers get a bit closer.
That is some tomfoolery, bro.
Much needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not a way to football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
The last play got just a yard.
Oh, brother. He's back in this shit again.
To throw is gone. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's gone. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And that last throw is going to keep him climbing that all-time passing yards leaderboard as he crosses the 25,000-yard mark now for his career.
He just recently passed Bart Starr. Next up for him, Bob Greasy. That's 2 Hall of Famers, 2 Super Bowl winners, multiple Super Bowl winners. So he's getting up with the legends now. Congratulations.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now it's gone. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
I'll never understand, bro. Like, people that just literally want to come out and just run this shit, bro. Just gonna keep calling fucking man blitz, dog.
When you order that combo plate,
It's
right?
actually quite
In this
disgusting.
case, his combo plate is he can go over the top of you and catch it, catch you in front, turn it into a big gain, run past you, and then uses his size and his physical abilities to keep you away from the football. Hard to defend this guy.
But I get it. He's got the the Panthers, so, I mean, it should work in theory, right? But, damn, dog.
The chains now, 2nd and 2. Goff throwing again. And Shark calls it in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. This is Swift on the counter.
Dumbass nigga. Get out of that shit, bro.
Swift with his
Sheesh.
touchdown on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Go ahead and switch it up, my boy.
Extra point by Patterson, up
Unless you're trying to lose.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. This one taken just inside the 10.
I was about to say, they're going to let that one broken tackle spin out 5 people? Are we?
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield out to his
Worry, I need it, brother. I need it.
Get ready for third down. Let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He'll air this one deep for Anderson. And that's
Yo, come the fuck on, man. Like, I click on it, it clicks me onto the outside corner, not the inside guy who has leverage, right? Okay. Just gifted this man, dog.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. To throw, Mayfield. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. First and 10.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making a...
Thank you, good sir. Hurdle that man, because we disrespectful out here. Hello, good night.
At their own 5-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They
just 4 right there. All right, let's do that.
2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
The Lions offense ready to kick off
this
their next
nigga, bro.
And they'll start from their own 5, so you'd have to imagine they'll stay conservative.
They both come running backs open.
After the interception, here's Goff. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
He said overload blitz. Okay.
Coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Just give me what I want to see, man.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
If you can guess it, but I think has running a man blitz.
Out near midfield.
I would have never guessed, man. I would have never guessed, man.
From the gun, here's Goff. Oh, that's into a
throw out a sack. Kiss my ass, man.
And a potential turning point is
He's in range for a fucking field goal.
late in this first half. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that,
got around my guy.
Okay. Plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard.
He's like, this is disgusting, bro. Like, it's like, why load up in CFM just to call fucking zero blitz all game?
A few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air, and of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Thank you, dumbass. You're a bum.
Picked off by Amani Oruwariye. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
You call zero blitz all game, don't know how to attack it? Like, the fuck? What's wrong with this man?
After that pick six, they now have a full possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watch the highlight reels from this one, the better.
Gee, Mo Nelly.
Point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
So I don't care. He said, "Hey, how do you care if you can guess it?" But I think he's running a man blitz. Yeah. It's very unfortunate, man.
Going to get the football first,
this is how we, typically unwind after work, and my man's just out here being a dickhead. But okay, I guess.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible for this possession.
I had the gap shoot. Fuck.
And some space here. And he'll take this to
I had the
the
gap
side
shoot.
of midfield before going out of bounds. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him, but don't forget about the guys you always
wow, look at that.
backside sealing off.
Well, they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has not allowed them to run.
What's funny is when I saw the tight end come under, I knew it was P.O. shot. I'm like, I just have to cover that fucking crosshair, but didn't think he would run that play stock. That play is not a stock play. It's a one-play touchdown, buddy. Don't even know what he's doing.
Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that, and what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard trying to do too much. Because if you do
okay, Mr. McCaffrey. All right.
Making mistakes, just
That's
focus
what's
on
up.
one play at a time and make each one successful.
45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
I was coming over the top of that. I would have had it. He got through.
And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he picks up
He bounced that whole back left. All right.
down to the 7-yard line.
Brandon, what were they thinking looking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box.
Where was the man coverage on him? Come on, dog.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
That's right.
The Panthers are able to cut into that deficit. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Should have been one of those backers. Oh no, it's me. When I reset the play, it flips the safeties assignments, so I was no longer in a deep half. Okay. I mean a deep middle third. That sucks. But
the Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they
keep an eye on that next time.
This one fielded at the 5.
Damn, he got high lows. That's illegal now, ain't it? I don't know why I'm calling this. He's staying in man coverage. It's not going to give me the zone look I want. I'm audible out of it.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half. Built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
Why do they stop like that?
Again, they've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very nice pickup of 30.
He randomly sprinkles in a cover 2 hard flat.
Guys have just been running free in the secondary this
entire and back to man coverage.
Pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for him.
Now Goff on first down. Finding Williams once more, complete. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Throwing again on second down. Goff. And he will slide down, but a penalty marker down. And this
holding on left guard. Interesting. Okay.
Jonah Jackson, former 3rd-round pick, the guilty party. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Right, I honestly don't even want to play this dude, bro.
Here's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
17.
Again, Goff.
Good day, 14. Johnny go homie? I can't challenge it. Wow. Wow. They really going homie.
So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
That's it. Did it pick up this pressure, though?
As he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Yeah, it did. Picked up the pressure. Okay. Should be a perfect punt.
And this one will not be.
Hey, at the 1. I
could not have thrown that out there any better when the ball hit the ground.
Wow.
Hey, we got hold on that one, Brody.
I think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there.
Trying to get a little gap shoot real quick, though.
Hands down on the sideline and angled.
The 1 yard line is probably going to pass the ball.
Looks like it worked out pretty well.
He run the ball.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, It has to start right
Fullback
here,
dive?
right now.
No?
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get
It is. I mean, we still +1 in this joint.
Understand they've got to move the ball and move it.
Oh my God! Let me get in there. I need a faster backer, dog.
And he's brought down at the 19
Fuck.
after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
I dove at him and everything. See if he'll give me that same shit.
He joins a growing band of players.
From this side, though.
That stereotype right on its ear.
Ah, I got in there. Let's go.
He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It was Charles Harris getting in there behind the line.
But these guys going to chop into that deficit. They got
Haven't called this one yet.
job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. No yardage would be found.
He was close. I don't want that though.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Mayfield.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. That's what you threw.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there.
Wowzers.
Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
How does it back? How does it back up?
And Mayfield just getting the play off.
Hello.
And he's going to be brought down. Back in his own 6-yard
You like to
line.
blitz? Me too.
He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11.
That's the guy that actually backed up, ain't it? Let's save that clip. I don't know why the fuck he backed up out of the gap. That was kind of weird.
Team on now is from their end zone. They get it away, but fortunately, he's able to recover.
He could have cut that on the run, dog.
But sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it. Somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
This man with his fucking, oh my God, bro. This is so annoying, dog. It really is.
Goff on 1st down. They'll find Williams on the slant. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard.
So annoying, dog.
A big play there.
Like, why you just, why? Why load up and just blitz every play?
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
Hawkinson.
Hawkinson. Touchdown. T.J. Hawkinson from 10 yards out. The Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Can't even play a regular game, bro. He's like, just fucking man blitzing. Like, come on, bro. Cut it out.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Aleem McNeil again. He is having himself a day, bro. He is having himself a day, bro.
I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league where we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into
dumbass nigga.
Watching this blowout,
Jesus.
Let's just say it's been unusual.
Mike Hughes came crashing in that time, got the sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
This offense so far on third down, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This will be 3rd and a mile. Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
You are bad. You are bad, my friend.
At the 30-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
He just sprinkles in cover 2 hard flat. It doesn't disguise it at all. It's just like, oh, here's a hard flat cover 2. Not going to reroute the number 1 receiver. Let's just go ahead and give up a touchdown.
About to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Man, oh man.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. He'll get it across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
G-Von-T, nigga, God bless you.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Hey, alert 33.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield. My goodness, another interception.
This man is terrible.
Picked up by Carl Joseph, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
This man is terrible.
That is now his 5th interception thrown in this game, and
that's ugly animation too, I ain't gonna lie.
To this defense, I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Goff now to throw.
Oh, nigga.
Incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
Just do a fucking goal line fade on this man. We are disrespectful out here. We are so disrespectful out here, man.
Extra point by
That's his 101st catch of the season, by the way. Welcome to the NFL, Jameson Williams.
Here are the Lions now as they line
JW.
up and kick this one away. Take it in at the 3.
Ooh wee! His special teams hits though.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Playmakers. And this is
killing with Wiggins, man.
First down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. He can rack up those tackles in bunches in the run game from that middle linebacker spot.
And what he has to do is make sure he congratulates the guys in front and tells them thanks a lot, because as the guy in the middle, the Mike linebacker, you're counting on your front 3, your front 4, front 5, whatever you've got in front of you to take up all the blocking, allow you to roam and hit, and that's what he did on that play.
Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Run.
Mayfield looks to throw. He's got the connection to Moore.
He actually do that.
Get this down to the 42-yard line. Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call now might get the fans back into this one.
Alert! Regular.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Another interception. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defense in front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 39, Goff. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Fielded just inside the 20. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
At their own 31-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up, 2nd and 10. Mayfield on play action. And this one too low. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They will run straight ahead with Swift. Down to about the 37.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
He'll get it inside the 20, and he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. But they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. Throwing now, Goff. And that's out to the flat for Swift. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. To the air again, Goff. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to... Yeah, that my Brooklyn, go see Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, good to the Yassi, we still outside.
Stats counted. Let's go.
You can't throw dirt on the underground.
Stats counted.
Gotta boy stocks on the rise, Charlie. This flex know they ready. See, we went on the ride nobody with. We're the ones who started with it.
Hey, Mike Hughes.
This goes so hard, even the ops go with it. That's how you know we lit.
78, man. Like, damn. He bags niggas, but he only got 78, man. Now he got 80. Sheesh. 95 agility is probably what's doing it. 95 agility, 86 press. Sheesh. Yo, my dog, Ali McNeil got to get defensive player of the week, bro. Got to, dog. What touchdowns, one interception? All right. Nameless. Got him over 100 yards. 9 catches, 106 yards and a touchdown. Man, probably could have got him that last touchdown on a jet touch pass or something, but nah, kick the field goal. We want to try to beat this man over the head. Three sacks for Harris? 10 tackles, 5 TFLs, 3 sacks? What? Look at McNeil, bro. 8 total tackles, 3 TFLs, 1.5 sacks, a pick 6, and a fumble, scoop and score. Like 2 touchdowns, dog. What? Shit is insane. It's insane. Where the fuck was Aiden Hutchinson ass at, man? He blew up a run too. I remember that one. I won't forget that one. I was like, damn, he popped through like that? I was like, all right. Anzalone, Jarrett Davis, Mike Hughes, Carl Joseph, James Wiggy, Elliott, McNeil had a fucking... His first quarter, dog, was just insane. Most of his stats came in the first quarter. Charles Harris did this thing as well. For sure. Oh, Aiden got a half a sack out of the deal. All right, that's what's up. Nothing too crazy, but you got a half a sack. Got a piece of one. Jeff Okuda with 2 picks. Ollie McNeil. This one was a user. Monty Oruwariye, the perennial fucking right corner. I don't give a fuck what you say. I think this was a user as well with Grant Haley. 2 pass deflections. 1 forced fumble. 1 fumble recovery. 3 touchdowns on defense. Go, man. Let's fucking go, man. There is something wrong with my lineup, though. Aruwariye is at cornerback 3. I don't like that. I want him at 2. I probably put him there because he was a scheme fit and doing training and shit. But GG's in the chat, boys.